Hello everyone, it's Nick here, and we're looking at Shadow Dancer on the Commodore Amiga, published by US Gold in 1991. It's an arcade-style 2D scroller, a bit of a beat-em-up, based on the arcade system by SEGA from 1989, and was the sequel to Shinobi. Also come out on the Atari ST, the Amstrad CPC, Commodore 64, Master System, and the ZX Spectrum. Set over 4 missions, divided into separate stages, with a bonus stage at the end of each one. You control some ninja guy with his attack dog, and the idea is you must save the city from a terrorist organisation. From 1991, as I said. Now, as soon as you take one hit, you're dead straight away, and have to start all the way from the beginning again, which is a bit of a pain in the bottom. I preferred an energy gauge going down, but you know, that's the end. That's the arcade game as well. You must collect a certain amount of canisters, and then find the exit on each stage. Now I'm putting in a cheat mode here for infinite lives because I'm going to need it because I'm rubbish. There's also a timer in the top middle, you notice, in yellow. If that clicks down to 0, you're dead as well, so you can't dawdle around. It plays a little bit like a Dragon Ninja, which I've also reviewed on the Commodore Amiga. Doesn't quite play as the arcade does, but it's not bad. You would have got quite a lot of playability from this. It does sort of like draw you in, and it's frustrating as well having to restart from the start. You can send your attack dog in every now and again, and if he's unsuccessful, he turns back into a pup and is basically useless for a while. But it's all about the ninjas. Here we go, let's see how far we can get on this one. Now if I hit the X button, it will skip me to the next level, so I might very well be doing that, because my gameplay normally is a little bit crap. It's all about seeing what the game looks like, but yeah, it looks very Dragon Ninja-ous. Right, I've got an unlimited amount of these Shuriken stars. I can use my sword as well. Let's click to... And also by hitting spacebar, it's sort of like bomb everything. Use your special magic, and you've only got a limited amount of those. Unless you've got a cheat mode on, then you can do it forever. Oh, there's a canister at the top I didn't collect. Let's see if we can get by without picking that up. So by having lots of goes on this, you can learn the sort of like timings to be successful. It's a bit like if you was in the film Groundhog Day. Eventually you're a bloody genius. But I haven't got time to do that, so we'll show a few levels. I thought ninjas always dressed in black. Is that a misconception? Right, there's my special power, whirlwind, and everyone's dead. I don't know what my dog's called. He seems very happy though. He follows me around. Oh, who's that fella? I like the music on this, that's good. Nice backgrounds, not animated though, which is fine. Now normally we'd be able to exit there, but we haven't collected all the canisters, so we're going to have to go back. But we've only got about 1 minute 20 odd to do it in. Not looking good. Oh dear, this looks tricky. Although it's quite basic, I quite like this game. It got rave reviews at the time. Haven't seen it on the ZX Spectrum or indeed any other systems, but I have seen the arcade version. Some people say that the arcade version is not quite as good as this. Well, I'm not sure. I think the arcade version is slightly better, but they're both good fun once you get used to it. But as I say, I definitely need the cheat mode on. So we're at some sort of airport. Is that Concorde? That's interesting. They had a big long nose like Concorde. Very two-dimensional this. Classic 2D scrolling, which you would expect it in the early 90s. US Gold, there's a bit hit and miss with their conversions. Normally they're a bit rubbish, but this isn't too bad. It's fairly basic now looking back on it on modern day times, but for the era, it's not a bad example. I mean, US Gold did do some pig conversions. Outrun to just name one. I haven't played Shinobi. I think that came out on the PlayStation as well. Right, there's the one canister there. Super points. Let's go up here. So it's knowing your tricks. That dog does jump a bit awkwardly. He looks like a husky or something. Oops, I'm dead again. So right from the start. Yeah, let's have another go. Or should I just press X? I might have to use my special spacebar superpowers a lot more. I've got unlimited of those with this cheat mode. But the levels don't vary too much apart from the background. It's always the same sort of people to fight. There is end of level bosses every now and again. Well, I say every now and again, at the end of the level really. That's where you'd expect to find them. And also, I want to show you at least one of the mini games, because they do bring an extra dimension to it, which a lot of these fighting games didn't bother with. So that's interesting. It shows commitment to the game. X marks the spot, I think. Or shall we actually do it? Let's just do this. But we'll cheat a bit. That's him dead again. I think we're at an airport. Get lost, you. Here we go. Music's nice and subtle. The only other game I can imagine this on the ZX Spectrum was Saboteur. That was quite good. Same sort of idea. This one moves a little bit quicker than that. There we go. There's my special skills, and they're dead. I think there's three sort of magics. One's the whirlwind. There's a couple of fire ones. Oh, that bloke's having a fight with my dog, and he's turned him into a pup. Damn. Now that pup takes a while to regenerate or grow back into a fully grown dog. Yeah, I can't be bothered to fight that bloke with the table tennis bats. Oops, there's a slow-moving bullet. Alright, I think he's dead now. I hope he don't regenerate because he was off the screen. Which he doesn't. Good. I'm getting a nice retro feel off this one. That's it. You'll be seeing lots of cheating going on from this moment onwards, because I just want to show you a bit further of the levels. What it's made up of, maybe a bit of different music. Shall we take him out as well? I think it's the right thing to do. Unlucky, sir. Oops, we've got to board a plane going up the T-13. Oh, who's this? Right, that's him taken care of. Let's get on the plane. Oh, someone else is getting off. His twin brother. Right, that's them taken care of. Another one? Are they getting off in single file or something? I bet there's going to be another one, is there? Yep. Oh, maybe this is continuous. Maybe they keep getting off the plane. Yeah. We need to keep going up here. Let's find our way up. That's it. Stage complete without cheating at all. Well, maybe a little bit. So stage 1.3. I think the first mission is divided into 4 stages, and then on afterwards it's like 3 stages. Oops, there's an end of level boss here. I ain't got time to muck about with him. Let's just keep doing superpower. Oops. Right, okay. The time for playing sensibles is over. Let's get the Super Buddha man here. That's it. Boss strength, only 2 flames left. That's the end of you, I think. It is. That was a bit anticlimactic, but it's more exciting if you try and do it properly. Right, now we got a mini bonus stage. I think we have to kill ninjas or something. That would seem to make sense. Right, here we go. Shoot all ninjas, right. Here they are. We don't want them getting close, because they'll gradually get closer and closer. Oops, that's him taken care of. Oh, they are getting a bit close. We're throwing these stars of shuriken. Oops, oh no, we got chopped there in the mouth. Right, now, stage 2.1. 2.1. That's a bit basic, that opening screen there. Here we go. Come on, doggy. Let's do the best we can. I think we're at a car crushes. There's a man behind there. I think we can flip into there somehow. Music's subtly changed, which is a nice touch. The dog seems immune to bullets. This game's a bit tricky, I think. This game's a bit tricky without any cheat modes on. Right, let's whirlwind their ass. He's in a good position behind that car. Come on, the dog's got him, that's good. About time he started earning his dog food. What do you think of this game so far? Did you own it? Did you play any of the Shinobi series? I think there was 2 in the arcades, might have been more on the consoles. Tell us what you think. Did you ever complete it? I mean, if you're obsessed with this game, you probably did complete it. It's a little bit more difficult, a little more to it than Dragon Ninja, which I mentioned earlier on, but it's of that same sort of style. Die! These cars certainly have been crushed. What are they? They look like Lotuses. Why would you have a car crusher just of Lotus Esprit cars? Are they Lotuses or Ferraris? Or Lamborghinis? Right, let's do this thing. I was just mucking about before. Right, so we flipped into here, and we died. Ugh. See what I mean? Frustration in equal amounts. You just have got to have one more go. Right, that's him dead this time. I think we might utilise that whirlwind a lot. How did I die there? Ridiculous. I didn't mean to go such a high voice there. I was just... That's incredulous. Right. Die, everyone. I've had enough of it now. I'm in a rage. I'm like the Hulk. I've gone green. Maybe it's this copper bracelet I'm wearing. It was quite cheap. I find it hard to jump out of there sometimes. Oops, no one's on the screen. That would have been a waste. Right, that's... cheating muchly. I like the backgrounds of this. Although the animation isn't 100% smooth, but it's acceptable for the genre. Oh, who's this fella? Well, he's not going to live very long. Okay. Let's collect a canister from here. Right, 3 left to go. Oh, it's another person firing really slow bullets at us. But little does he know, we got unlimited special powers. This is Shinobi Plus. Don't mess with the ninjas. Right, this must be near the end now. Enter at your own risk. Come on, Fido. Oops, he's had a go at that bloke. Did he kill him? I think he did. Well done, Pooch. Oops, I don't know how we flipped into there. Enter at your own risk. Let's flip out again. This must be the end. Oops. Bloke with knife, not much trouble. Or was a guy in there? Is he playing air guitar? Well, he's going to be dead now. Tough luck, sir. Oops, what's this? An oil truck. Is it an oil truck? Yeah, we're going to have to flip onto that, I think. I don't think you can walk past it. It's taking up the whole alleyway. This must be near the end of the stage now. Bing-a-da-bing-bing. SEGA oil. Bloody hell, SEGA do everything. They do oil. To be this good takes ages, they used to say, which was SEGA spelled backwards. Cunning. I don't think you could have done that with any other systems. Did I just die there? Deary me. Right, stage completed. I pressed X. I ran out of patience. We'll just look at this one for a little bit, and then we'll call it a day. Good old Commodore Amiga. Lots and lots of memories. I don't know where we are now. We're in some special hideout here. Oh, stairs. I think the dog's gonna have trouble with that animation wise. No, he don't look too bad. Come on, dog. Oh, dearie me. That's the weirdest dog. I think I might take him to Crufts and win an award as the most stupidest jumping dog. Do they have a category for that? Okay, he was doing quite well till they put those stairs in. Oh. Right, they're easy fodder, those goons. Ninja! He's not quite Ninja Master on the ZX Spectrum. He's had his training. Now it's Shadow Dancer. Quite odd really, because there's no shadows anywhere. The lights are at the wrong angle. Oops, have I done that too late? No, I think that's taken care of them. Bit of graffiti about the place. The dog doing silly jumping. Okay, here we go. That's worth the game itself. That dog's silly jumping. Silliest jumping dog you can buy. Oh dear, that's the highlight of the whole video, that is. Step, if you didn't know. Right, do some more jumping, Fido. It's the same sort of villains the whole way through. There's not much... Oh, I've been shot. There's not much variety about the place. I think we'll call it quits there. Yes, I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Shadow Dancer on the Commodore Amiga by US Gold in 1991, based on the arcade system by SEGA in 1989. Thanks for watching as always, and take care, and goodbye.
Goodbye.